Imagine this. A young actress, barely out of her teens, steps off a massive soundstage for the last time. Tears streak her cheeks. Her voice cracks as she tells a reporter, "Those final days wrecked me. Saying goodbye to everyone, to everything, it hit harder than I ever expected." That raw moment happened just months ago, right after cameras stopped rolling on one of the biggest adventures in television history. She was 11 when it all began. He was the gruff, grown man who became her protector on screen, and for years, off it too, fans adored their father-daughter chemistry. They swapped jokes at premieres, teased each other in interviews, and seemed unbreakable. But behind the smiles, something quietly fractured. Fast forward to today, whispers are turning into headlines. Word is, before that final season even started shooting, she sat down and wrote out pages of pain, not the dramatic kind you see in scripts real everyday hurt. She accused the man who played her dad of making her feel small, of sharp words, cold shoulders, moments that left her stomach in knots. Bullying, harassment, nothing physical, nothing whispered in tabloids about cross lines, just the slow drip of feeling unsafe around someone you once trusted completely. Studio bosses launched a full investigation. It dragged on for months. Phones rang. Statements were taken. And when the dust settled, silence. No charges, no public slap on the wrist. Just a quiet rule. From now on, she'd never be alone with him on set. A trusted advocate shadowed her every scene, clipboard in hand, eyes scanning the room. If this story twists something inside you, if it reminds you how fragile trust can be, hit that share button right now. Let one friend see what really happens when the cameras aren't rolling. Think about her for a second. She grew up in front of the world, 11 years old, shaved head, wide eyes, carrying a whole franchise on tiny shoulders. He was 41, already seasoned, stepping in as the tough but tender guardian. In interviews, he'd brag, "I worry about her like a real daughter." Fame at that age. Terrifying. She'd laugh and call him her work dad, the one who dragged her to award shows and stole the spotlight in every selfie. They looked inseparable, yet somewhere along the way, the jokes stopped landing. The playful eye rolls turned real, and one day she decided enough was enough. Suspense is building, right? Because here's the part no one saw coming. While all this unfolded, his personal life was imploding too. His marriage, once splashed across magazines as quirky, passionate, unbreakable, his ex, a fearless singer with a razor tongue, poured every ounce of heartbreak into a brand new album. One track stops you cold. She dresses up as a children's book villain and sings about finding secret messages, late night lies, a name she can't scrub from her mind. Who broke the rules? who turned strangers into something more. The lyrics sting. The costume stings harder. And the timing brutal. Because while the world debates her fury, he's quietly navigating the fallout on a set where his on-screen daughter now keeps a bodyguard between them. But wait, there's another twist. Close friends swear the storm has passed. They've been through hell together. One insider leaks. 10 years of shared secrets, inside jokes, and impossible schedules. Whatever happened, they patched the cracks enough to finish the story. Translation: no screaming matches in the parking lot, no icy glares on the red carpet. Just two professionals who decided the show and the family they built for millions mattered more than the scars. And that's the gut punch. Because in a few weeks, those final episodes drop. You'll see her flip cars with her mind. You'll watch him charge into darkness, shotgun blazing. You'll cheer when they finally hug it out under a blood-red sky. And you'll have no idea that hug took 3 extra takes, 2 mediators, and a mountain of trust exercises to film. That's the magic hand, the ache of make-believe. Here's what gets me. She was a kid when this started. A kid who deserved armor, not wounds. Yet, she spoke up. She drew a line, and somehow, against every odd, she walked back onto that set and finished the fight. That's not just courage. That's the kind of strength that outlives any monster in the Upside Down. If this story moved you, if it made you think about the people behind your favorite scenes, do 3 quick things. Like this video, so the algorithm knows real stories still matter. Subscribe for the raw, unfiltered truth behind the headlines, and share it wide. Because every time we talk openly about power, respect, and second chances, we make the next set, the next classroom, the next friendship a little safer. The credits are rolling soon, but the conversation, that's just beginning. See you under the comments. I'll be reading every single one.